nice mustache will get you through. Somehow this elevator does not have elevator music, and that makes me sad. Just generic music. Wonderful. Hello there. This won't be this easy, will it? No, it won't. Dang it. And no doors explicitly open, so clearly I need to talk to you.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here, sir?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
I'm glad for you, sir. Any chance I can meet Chairman Rockwell?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration.
That is unfortunate.
Will there be anything else?
No, I don't believe there is. Thank you, sir. This door is sealed. This door is not even operational. That door doesn't tell me to do anything. Same with that. I am confuzzled. Look at that! Lockpick 100! The game is just toying with me now that it knows I can do that.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
My 60.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't
Power
stand the
lie.
thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Yeah, you saw nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh, we can get... Why is it just a broken wall? What's wrong with these people? Jesus. Oh, I just stole it. I just stole an item. God damn it. And there's no way to tell if it's stolen or not. Shit. Whatever. Whatever, it's mine now.
You could dismantle a single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on Monarch for a month.
The broken snow globe. Yeah, these are all stealable items. Great. Terminal. View priority message. Print ministry keycard. Your credit presentation from Gloria. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. Whoa. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to a lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfur oxide has been delivered there. I'll be waiting for your sign off of the board stroke, so I want to make sure you saw it. Make sure. Yes, give me one of those, please.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
I mean,
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition.
From malnutrition.
But we're doing it together, and that's what matters.
That's fine.
I can swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed.
Oh no.
But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this!
This
While
is great.
Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyon can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By
Better.
testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be
Propaganda.
back together again working
Propaganda.
for the good of Halcyon. Until then, The board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That's fucked. Great.
That was all a story, wasn't it?
Learn the shocking truth.
It's not real. Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Nope, I guess it was everyone. That's done. Fucked up. Anyway, send one of those. Wow, 3 to 9 months to reach. Great. Personal files. Doing clerks in the streets eventually all I care of. He's not using them. Wow, he's expanding his office. Good to know. Masseuse. Food reserves. Some inquiries that confirm we have plenty of food. Real food stored away in the intercolony trade. Food produced with it in-house. Fine. But we've gotten too expensive to keep buying from even the closest colonies. Wow. That's just a little fucked. Just a wee bit. Anything here I can steal? Like anything of actual value instead of just like minimal value? Like a safe that has a bunch of bits in it? No? That's a damn shame. I can only imagine I walk out here and I'm gonna get shot at. Oh, look, that's nice. Construction checklist. Get rid of Minister Clark's stuff. Prevail claims of the real leather sofa. Tear down the rest of the wall. Check to see if the wall is load bearing. Due before number 2. You should put that as number 2 instead of number 3. Install steam bath to Chairman Rockwell specification. Install a wet bar next to the steam bath. Finish everything before Chairman Rockwell return. Should be number 1. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Classy. I like that. Well, we walk out here and suddenly... No? Oh, actually, okay. I expected a lot worse. Alright, let's go. And we didn't get shot at. It's a miracle. I need this lock picking up. Please, for the love of God. How much longer do I have? We're so close. We are so close. We need to get it done. I'm so mad. I should have done that earlier. Oh well. Everything's fine? Nothing happened? We're all good. Nobody shoot happy? No? We're good? We're good. Nice. Nothing a little money and a little lying can't solve. Thank you, Guard Stallworth, for stalling us. I was about to see if that was the way the maintenance tunnel kicked you out. That'd be really worthless. Also, we need to go here. Oh no, sorry. Watch, we still need to move through here for a little bit. Don't mind us. Hi. Nothing wrong here, right? Right. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. That just sounds so fucking stupid. Oh, that's great. Wow, this is... Wow. Okay. Yeah, have fun in there. Where's my way marker? It's over... It's down... Okay, sure. Excuse me, pardon me, just a very...
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerk?
Shh. Nothing's wrong over here. View employee complaint. Theater either keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just gonna sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act, and then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so leveraged. Classy. Not sure of what value that is, but let's see here what we got on the here. Carolina. I mean, to what end though? Office clerk, office clerk, office clerk. Restricted access. Office clerk, office clerk, office clerk, office clerk. Meaningless office clerks. Well, it doesn't look like the upstairs is particularly off limits or restricted for that matter. Oh, look, a bathroom. By this door, no. Office clerk, office
Hey, did
clerk,
Tillman get
office
transferred
clerk.
or something?
Empty names and meaningless people. Here we go. Here's one person.
Sorry,
Hello,
I'm
Caroline.
kinda in the middle of something.
I've noticed. I heard about it. Do you know a Theodore Isaacs?
I knew it. He's eating your lunch too, isn't he? That greedy little cysty pig.
Yeah, hungry little fucker, ain't he?
This is great. I finally have someone else to complain to.
What I'd give for a surplus of food to complain about.
You'll get your turn. Right now, we're talking about Theodore.
Lie 1. Wow. But Manfred forgot to send my ID.
Oh, that's no problem. I can get you into the lab. In fact, let's go there now. Theodore's out right now, but we should be ready when he gets back. That way, everyone can see you chew him out. This is going to be so good.
I'm glad for you. A little bit of social justice. Don't steal people's foods. Everyone, that's just rude. When in doubt, a flamethrower. Just light them up. Or feel a little more polite. Stun guns work too, or stun batons. There is a part of me that kind of want to just walk through.
I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And she's on her own if she runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
She's up in bandages. Okay, sure. Let's just make another save. F5 is quick save? Yes, it is. Just pick the door right in front. You know what? I need to know. Quick save. Hi there.
Easy.
You know, if you don't open the door, they can't see me stealing these things, you know? So I quick save mainly because I don't know what happens if you actually steal something, and if they... Did they get angry if they see you doing it? You found an ID cartridge to use your holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering an associated restricted area. Oh, good. So it just happens.
Making it look easy.
If I walk out here, do I just get called out for having stolen goods on me, or... Hello? No. So, okay, so you get called out if you were stealing in front of them. Not if you just have it on you. Just hello. Goodbye. Nothing wrong here. I didn't just unlock that door behind you. A restricted access door. This is so fucking stupid. Like, sir, are you supposed to be here, sir? Like, me and my weapons and everything. This is where things get fun. On a side note, what are those 2 weapons I picked up? 208 DPS. Honestly, that energy rifle looks better. Oh, that looks way better too. Flamethrower or plasma rifle. This is probably better. Ooh, I like the second. Whoa. Oh, just the game froze for a second. I got so scared. Like, ah! Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset your shroud. Okay. Where am I going? Alright, animal testing it is. I can't jump that? Really? That sucks. This way then. Nope, not down. Just this way. Exit. Tits. Alright, no holograph. Climb up here. Hello, Corporate Commander. Ain't nothing wrong over here. It doesn't look like there's anything down here that could hurt me. Is there any way to climb down, or am I just stupid? Oh, I don't see anyone in here, so we go for it. Aha! Jackpot. Lab notes. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, if missing something, we're unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of them rather. Ugh. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Warning: this procedure may result in the validation of experience, result in deaf and human test subjects. Ugh. Further information: a sudden withdrawal of dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in cancellation in progress experimentation. Experiment integrity and subject's vitality can be maintained by leaving 73 point blah 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 blah. Experiment details. Also chose to repeatedly revive human subjects from without cause of death and human loss and associated productivity, resulting in conclusive prognosis, cautiously optimistic. Exit. Lab notes. Okay, so that's what's going on here. And these guys are basically me from earlier. Having some, hibernation issues. So if I just take all of it, they all die. But if I don't... Oh, can I get away with taking less, though? Oh, this is one of those ones where I don't like that. I don't want to deal with this shit. Morality questions. Ugh. Why do I have markers over you guys?
I bet you'll like.
Oh, I guess there was nothing going on with that journal. What's the journal say about this? Fuck. It's the trolley problem. Yeah, for the greater good. Just don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. No one saw shit. I see what that was. That's what that door was for, which is interesting. Yeah, so I left that safe just for later when I want to think about this. Or maybe I just go on Google and check just how horrible a person I am for doing that. We'll find that out later. For now, I kind of want to go see our other friend, see if he has anything to say about his message being sent. And then just go. Get the hell out of here. Okay, then where are you? You should be over here.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
Okay, here we go. Minister Clark. I've come bearing news of your situation, sir. I don't think you will like it.
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much.
No, first, his parcel.
How did... What?
It's a parcel.
The latest issue of...
Aren't you happy? I sent you a message.
Excellent. I knew... Once the Earth Directorate learns of our plight here, they'll have to send help.
Yeah, how long, though?
Months.
Look, I don't mean to sit and wait.
Damn right. What's the saying about idle hands? That they belong to boring people?
This is most heartening. How I wish I could join your
I mean,
escapades.
it's a different saying, but let's not talk about that one here.
Unfortunately, there is little else I can do from here, and my celebrity would only imperil you. What a...
Okay, just making sure there wasn't anything else to talk about. So, he's just happy we sent his message, and we're just gonna be off with it. Part of me is also kind of curious to see what happened to our drunk friend. He's probably still drunk and asleep. But you know, let's go check in. I don't think he's gonna say anything though. I'm more curious to see A, if he's still drunk at the corner, and B, if his friends are still out there being like, why is he still in there drinking? What happened to him? No, he's not there anymore. He's gone and disappeared. He's down here now.
What's gotten into Bachmeyer lately?
Now that he's
Bachmeyer.
posted at the HHC, he's too good for the rest of us grunts.
Maybe we lose some of his gear in the sewers. That'll take him down a peg.
Wow, that's fucked. Never mind then.
I love Byzantium.
It's teleport. Teleporting will be faster. Until Phineas has got his stuff. At the cost of a few extra people.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required?
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Who?
Never looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Who the fuck?
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing? Yeah, pretty much.
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up.
So who the hell are you? Why are we talking?
You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Magic, if you will.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
Well, let's talk, though.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
No thanks. Like, wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you.
I've noticed, and I'm paying
You're in
back in
contact
debt.
with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out? Yeah, let's humor this conversation a bit longer.
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No, let's just go. And we'll go see Phineas.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
So we have. What in the balls of this? That is a sign. Phineas. Wait, no, is this really where I'm supposed to be right now? Okay, this is the betray Phineas option. No, as we're doing this one. Little stabby. It's great. We're gonna make an actual save here.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The verge is on the collapse.
Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this?
I mean, it gets worse.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always
That's part
knew
of it.
Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Well, I did find your chemicals. They were testing on human subjects.
Subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you.
That's a nice way to
put
putting it.
Chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony.
Stop reminding me.
The board trying to accomplish.
That's what you were doing.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Thing is, Phineas has already made progress in that field. That's why I was not too hung up on getting him the chemicals. Focus, baby, focus.
We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We have to think about it. There's something we have to do.
Lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Maybe we could try that.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Oh, engineering 25. Hope's probably damaged.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Just some questions. Hold
How
up.
can I help?
Should I be expecting
It
resistance?
wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, skip drives are not meant for
Skip
this.
drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Mostly.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Fun question mark. That's my other concern. Like, are people gonna notice a giant colony ship?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Classy. Alright.
I know
Alrighty.
you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board
Am I losing frames? No, stop it.
Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I'm questioning how I'm losing so much rendering frames right now. and yet nothing is happening on screen. That is unfortunate. The board would have you believe Wilson's bound. Oh, by the way, like, by the by, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sarcasm, the last refuge of the witless. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
You're sure you're okay with
The
this?
enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
I want to talk about the hook. Nope, that's all of it. That's really confusing though. Like, why are we even bothering with planting it? What the hell with it? Just put all of it in there. But you know, like, I don't understand why we're bothering with this though. This is a cysty pig? No, thank you. No, thank you. And long distance. Okay, so I'm actually gonna